Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are live this morning. Good morning. Happy Monday, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Thank you guys for joining. Thank y'all for being patient with me this morning as well. I had a meeting that I had to attend this morning, you guys. So that's why I had to push back just a little bit. So thank y'all for still coming in. We are live. Thank y'all for being here. I'll give y'all a couple seconds to come in. I'll give y'all just a couple seconds to come in. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. It is Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you got your coffee and your tea and you're getting or got where you need to be this morning. Uh, I know y'all were like, is Caramel going on today? Yes, she's going on today, honey. But I had handled my business first prior to coming on. So just a slight pushback this morning. I know you guys understand that business comes first. Business first. We got to handle my business first. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Audrey. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Sweet Essence. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Let's get into the show. Let's jump on in. I see everybody coming in. Good morning, Kim Jones. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you for being here. I was saying prior, you guys, I had a meeting that I had to do this morning. So I had to handle that first. And then once I finished that, of course, I had to come on. So that's why we're slightly later than normal because I had to handle my business. All right. But hey, hopefully y'all got your coffee and your tea. You're getting or got where you need to be. You guys are up feeling wonderful this morning. It is Monday, the top of the week. The weekend flew by like I don't know what. But we are here. Thanks, Regina Phillips, for being here. Sharon Chung, Etta G, Sandra, Hibiscus Rose. Good morning to everybody entering. Let's get into the show, all right? Everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Good morning, Doc Willie. Good morning. All right, so let's get started because we got some great topics and tea. Ooh, child. Ooh, y'all gonna burn y'all tongue on this tea this morning. Y'all gonna be like, ooh, Lord. All right, so let's get started. Let's get started. All right, so one of our presidents, honey, has fallen. So we got to talk about him. President Jimmy Carter has passed away at 100 years old. Child, he hung in there a long time. That's impressive to be on this earth for 100 years. He's the 39th president, and he has passed away, I think yesterday. So they're saying that Jimmy Carter, honey, former U.S. President Jimmy Carter has passed away at 100 years old, the 39th president of the United States, and a tireless advocate for peace and humanitarian causes, passed away Sunday at his home in Plains, Georgia. Says that he was 100 years old, of course, making him the longest living U.S. president in history. Wow. It says that his death was confirmed by his son, James E. Carter III, through no immediate cause though no immediate cause was provided. Okay, probably just old age. I mean, hell, he was 100. Now elected in 1976, of course, as a Southern governor with a reputation for integrity, Carter served a single term. Before losing re-election in 1980. Now he went on to a remarkable post-presidential career, earning the Nobel Peace Prize in 2002 for his work promoting global peace and democracy. All right. So in February of 2023, the Carter Center announced that he had entered hospice care after years of treatment for melanoma that has spread to his liver and brain. Okay. Look at Chef Don Don. It says, wow, he literally lived to do what he said he would. Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to Chef Don Don for his comment right there, as you guys may see. All right. Y'all see Chef Don Don right there? So shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to Chef Don Don for his comment. And rest in peace to President Jimmy Carter. All right. Y'all know 2024 be taking them on out of here, honey. Be taking them out of here. All right, so let's get into some more tea and news. As you guys know, Martell and Arionne did that stupid ass Temu interview, bringing out the side chick, Shan Child. So originally they wanted Tasha K to do the interview. She declined because Arionne was trying to be on some sneak shit and try to use Tasha K to get views on her YouTube channel, but Tasha K let her know, either, there's no way that you can share views. Either I do it or you do it. So she ain't about this. Tasha K ain't never going to split her money. So I applaud her for being smart on that and not allowing Arionne to try to use her, because I think Martell was probably in her ear saying, hey, reach out to Tasha to see if we can do this interview together, that you can get the views and so can I. But Tasha was like, hell no, either I'm going to interview this person or you guys. So Tasha K pretty much gave her take on how the interview went. She said it was very lackluster, that Arionne didn't know what the hell she was doing. She was really hitting below the belt. And it bothered Martell because he actually spoke up about it. And there's a text message conversation between the two of them. Did I upload it? Let me see. Let's see. Hold on. Because I do have it. Yes, I have it. Let's see. Let's see. I've been uploading every damn thing else. Y'all bear with me, honey, because it's so much damn tea and stuff this morning. My God. So the two of them had a conversation. Let me keep talking while I'm doing it because we can't multitask. Okay. Yes, we can. So Tasha K says that Arionne reached out to her, like I said, and asked her, could they do the interview together? Tasha was like, yeah, no, yeah, I ain't doing it. And I don't blame her. So let's go ahead and look at the text message that was provided for Tasha K and Martell. All right. Let's look at that. All right. So let's blow it up so y'all can see. This is from Martell Holt. All right. It's from Martell Holt. All right. So he says to her, Tasha, what were you suggesting besides giving you the interview? Says that you went hard at us because she read their asses down. And I was like, what'd you expect? That's Tasha K. That's what she does. She gonna do a good read down, baby. Okay. She responds, this is her in the blue. She says that Martell says that I do wine. She said, hold on. She said, Martell, I do wine, gossip, and comedy. She says that interview was a shit show. It made y'all look bad. And it did. It really did. She goes on to say, and Arionne made you look soft like a bitch, telling you to hush. She said she did several times too. So that really did. Said it looked like you employed your woman to fight your battles. Damn. Says that the same thing that Marceau is doing with his wife. So, of course, y'all know how Marceau be talking to Tisha. Says that you should have left it to women business, okay? Meaning that Arionne get up there and look stupid herself. Don't you get up there because you are the one that's on TV. You are the one that's trying to recreate your image and or reputation. So with you getting your silly ass up there, sitting right in the middle of the bullshit, you should have stepped back and let Arionne get her dumb ass up there and look stupid by herself and interview her friend, and you sit behind the scenes and just let this shit happen. I mean, it was you. What did you get from it? It was uploaded on Arionne's YouTube channel, not yours. So she's getting all the clout and attention because it's on her shit. You were just sitting there, just kind of egging it along, saying a little bit here and there, kind of coaching her and reminding her of questions that you guys talked about prior to actually interviewing Shan. Y'all already knew who Shan was. Martell, you knew enough about Shan to probably do the interview yourself, but you're not well spoken. So that's why he needed Arionne to do it. And he just chimed in. Y'all know Martell is not a speaker. He does not know how to speak. When it was time for them to do the business expo and Martell was supposed to get up there and talk about his businesses, what did he do? He punked out and ran to the audience trying to act like Marpovic, putting the mic up in everybody's face trying to take questions. Martell is not a talker. Martell cannot speak publicly. I think he has a fear of public speaking. I don't know. He does not. He does not have a great way of communicating well. So he was not going to do this interview by himself. And Tasha K was not going to allow you guys to use her or her platform to get a bag off her and build your platform up off her. She's not going to do that shit. And I don't blame her. She worked hard to build her platform and become who she is. Now, granted, she is messy as hell. And why you thought she wasn't going to read you down and tell you the truth, just because she had you on her platform and interviewed you and did that shit in your face, she ain't about to play with you like that. She gave you an honest opinion. The interview was trash. It was Temu. It was giving very much so Temu. So, yeah, let's get into what she said on her channel, because that pissed it. Let's play what pissed Martell off, because she covered it on her channel. All right. And shout out to Tasha K. Shout out to her. So this is what she had to say about the interview, because she read both their asses down, Arionne and Martell. And she put them on blast in terms of how Arionne tried to sneak use her in order to get views on her YouTube channel. All right, let's get through. Yeah, y'all can tell that the whole interview is being coached. They were coaching Shan into revealing certain things. My thing is ask a question and shut the fuck up. Have you never interviewed somebody ever in life, girl? Obviously not. Obviously, they're trying to be the fake ass Tasha K is what you was trying to do, and your ass looks stupid as fuck. What you do in an interview, baby, you set up the question, you ask it, and then fall back and let them speak. And if they're kind of stumbling a little bit, then you kind of come in. But both of y'all were talking all over each other, and everybody was kind of getting frustrated watching it because everybody was talking too much. Instead of allowing the person that you allowed on your platform to reveal and or spill tea, I don't even feel like all the receipts that could have been spilled in that interview was spilled because y'all were talking too damn much. Y'all made an interview about you, which is something you never do. If you got someone on your platform, never make it about you. It ain't about you. We don't give a fuck about you. You've interviewed, you told your story. It's not about you. Arionne, you sat up there, you were trying to throw slick shade at Mel, as you always damn do, trying to make this in. Well, Martell, what were we doing? Is that what we did? Did we go out and eat? Bitch, it's not about you. You failed miserably. Now, you did get some views because people were nosy and they rushed over there to see what was going to be told. But do I think people are going to try to do that shit again just because they know how this shit turned out before? Why you say, oh, we're going to do more interviews? Girl, bye. Let's go ahead and get into what Tasha K had to say about this interview with Arionne and Martell and Shan. Here we go. Shout out again to Tasha K. All right.
So let me tell y'all what happened. All right. So remember I told y'all that after Tisha and Martel came on Carlos King's show, I think it's called Messy Monday on Carlos King's channel, to say that Martell Holt was gay. Martell Holt immediately called me to say, Tasha, they said I was gay. I was like, for real? I ain't surprised, but listen, I know he ain't gay, but I'm just saying he's just, he's one of Tyler Perry types. I can see, but I know he's not, but he does give, like I said, Tyler Perry would definitely cast him in a movie. He may have to do some extras for a little extra money, but And so he was like, I got something for him. He was like, I've been trying to spare Marcel. And I've been trying to spare. He gonna let his wife call me gay, and we hit hoes together. So I was like, oh, I was like, you got the hoe? He said, I got you. I'm gonna be right back. I said, okay, cool. Go get the hoe. Come right back. So then he calls me, and he was like, Tasha, I got the hoe. I said, you got the hoe? He said, I got the hoe. He said, so when can we do it? I said, we can do it this weekend. Okay, that was the weekend before he had did the interview. Right? And I came out to tell you, I said, either I'm gonna do it or, I don't know. But I do know there's a hole. They have located a hole that Marcel supposedly had hit, and they was gonna get a hold of me to interview. Okay. And so we getting ready to set up the interview. So Martell's ex-side chick, who's now, I believe, his wife, Arionne, aka which I'll call her coleslaw, okay? So listen, so he has Arionne on the phone with me because he was like, I want Arionne to be a part of the interview too. And I'm like, why does Arionne need to be a part of the interview? And so he was like, well, she wants to be a part of the interview. I'm like, okay, because she was with us sometime when we took trips and we all took our side pictures. I said, oh, okay, all right, well, I guess that makes sense, So then they called back again, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna do this interview or not, because I was catching a flight, to go somewhere, and I was gonna delay my flight to be where I had to be just to do this interview for y'all. Arionne calls back and was like, well, Tasha, I got a question. I said, what's up, Arionne? How can I get views on my channel and bring this back? I said, do the interview. Well, how can I get everybody to watch it? And I was like, do the interview. Okay, but I want views too. So if you do the interview, can we do it with a collaboration channel? I said, YouTube don't let us collaborate like that, no. So it's either gonna be on your channel or it's gonna be on my channel. Okay, I'm gonna call you right back. So she never called back because this got uploaded. So look.
Miss Martell.
It's your girl, Arionne Curry.
The Scots asked.
And we delivered. Let's get into it.
Maurice was his lie, his alibi.
Oh.
Yeah, he couldn't do nothing without Maurice. Maurice is always there. That was my first time having it in my mouth and
My coochie. Kinky enough is brother to brother, Martell. You don't think?
I didn't know that he had a wife. He threatened me. He said, if you tell my wife, I'm going to come and kill you.
Today we are sitting here with the beautiful Chantel. How are you doing? In the flesh. The receipt that you all were asking for. How are you doing today?
I'm absolutely amazing, girl.
All right.
That's that honest one.
That's that honest. Okay. So Chantel, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How old are you?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm 31.
So I'm under the understanding that you got a little bit of information for me.
Okay. How dare, first of all, before we roll the rest of this, how dare y'all sit up here and say Arionne Curry and her Tasha K bag?
Here come the rebound.
She couldn't even get a Martell Holt bag. For y'all to sit up there and say that, and I have never in my life opened up an interview saying I am under the understanding that you got some information for me. When have I ever started a sentence with two words that mean the same thing? When? Don't play with me like that no more. Rewind it back just a little bit, Jasmine, because I want them to hear how they said that Arionne Curry was in her Tasha K bag. Just like how y'all tried to say Carlissa was in her Tasha K bag. See, y'all be trying to give these people too much credit. And what I do out here, I really do. My entire team really do out here. Go ahead. I'm under the understanding that y'all got me f***ed up. Let's go.
Oh my God.
Honest one.
That's that honest. Okay. So Chantel, tell me a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? How old are you?
I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. I'm 31.
So I'm under the understanding that you got a little bit of information for me. So I'm here to get into it. So you know Marcel.
Mm-hmm.
How well do you know Marcel?
Very well.
Okay. When did y'all meet?
Girl.
Where did y'all meet?
We met in a local bar.
Okay.
Huntsville?
In Huntsville.
Okay.
Okay.
And, let's just say, since we met, we got to know each other very fast.
Very fast.
Yeah, what is your meaning when you say we got to know each other?
We hung out, we talked some shit, and then,
Yeah.
you know, the
What?
energy be good. So
Yeah. Also, y'all kind of.
So that day that y'all met, y'all hung out that day? Oh, so did he approach you or did you approach him? Like, did you think he was?
Me.
He approached you.
Yeah.
Okay. So the same day you met him, y'all.
Not the same day, maybe like the next day.
Okay.
Like we met at night, we met at a local bar, so he had to get home, I guess. I don't know, but I had to go home too. So we were just hanging out. The next day we went out.
Were both y'all in a relationship at that time?
I'm not sure 100% what he had going on at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm completely single,
Okay.
living life, and I'm thinking this could be him.
Okay. So you.
Oh, so you was looking for a relationship, you were looking for marriage, you was looking to have some kids with somebody, all that good stuff.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
I thought that.
He was giving those type of vibes?
Yeah. Like we was vibing so good.
Pause. That is called leading the witness. You cannot say what you want the interviewee to say. That is called leading the witness. Go ahead.
So as you
I
guys
really
can see,
enjoyed
we're not
the
gonna watch it all. I'm just giving you guys I'm just giving you guys a little synopsis of how she felt the interview went. She's saying the interview was trash, that they did not do a good job. Martell got mad, and after he saw Tasha K do this video critiquing their interview with Shan, Martell reached out to her via that text message I just showed you guys and asked why she went so hard on them. And that's why, because y'all knew what the fuck y'all were doing. You should have just let her do the interview. You should have just let her do the interview. I guarantee you Tasha K would have pulled more out of Shan than you guys did in this damn interview. I guarantee you. And I'm not even like this huge fan of Tasha K. Like I followed her since like forever. But when it comes down to her doing what she does, she's good at what she does. I ain't even gonna hold you. You ain't gotta like her, but damn it, give her flowers. Tasha K is good at what she does. She gonna pull the truth out of somebody and she gonna get that tea. You gotta give her that. You gotta give her that. I think she would have pulled way more out of Shan than Arionne, which is Shan's friend, was able to do in that interview. Arionne should have been able to get every intricate detail out of Shan. Because you're her friend. You were there in real time. You saw shit. So the questions that you should have asked should have been stemming around moments that you guys were in together. Just redirect them at her. Do I got to show y'all hoes how to interview out here? I do my first interview, y'all gonna see exactly what I'm talking about, because I'm gonna get right to the nitty gritty, and I'm gonna ask all the right questions, and I'm gonna set it up in a way, and I'm gonna ask you probably the same fucking question a different way, just so I know your ass ain't lying, and I'm gonna pull it up out of you. That's how I am. You got to be strategic when you're interviewing people, and you got to know, and you got to be able to feel them out and see how they kind of move and bounce back off them, and don't over talk. Don't over talk. This interview was a hot fucking mess, and I applaud you, Tasha K, for saying it, honey, because it speaks volumes coming from you, because Martell thought he had a friend in you and that you weren't going to be honest with him about his bullshit, because he done sat on your platform time after time talking shit about everybody else. But now that you're doing it to him, he can't take it. He was mad as hell in that text, man. Why are you going so hard, girl? Yeah, girl, because you act like a whole female, Martell. Girl, shut up. All right. Shout out Tasha K. Okay, shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you, girl. If you guys want to see the interview in its entirety, head on over there, child, to Arionne's channel. Yeah, I ain't giving her no more views. I'm not playing that shit no more. It's over. Okay, I think we've all seen enough there. Shout out again. All right, so speaking of Martell, those of you that know, I went live yesterday because Martell put out another another piece of tea and a receipt on Tisha Scott, child. All right, so he's letting the world know that Tisha, child, was out chair with one of his homeboys, and he covered up all the homeboys' face that was on this said fishing trip, and the one that Tisha was said to have been humping around with, child, was old boy right chair. Okay, over here in the blue. Damn, Tisha, you picked out the okay. But anyway, girl, I got to thinking about this. I said, well, hot damn, the reason why Tisha was probably humping around like this, because Martell made it sound like Tisha was like she was the girl that was like, you know, for the crew, like everybody, like all the boys get to hit it. That's kind of how Martell was saying it. But then I thought back, rest in peace to Kiki Jabbar. Rest in peace to Kiki Jabbar. Kiki, I remember I was telling y'all that Kiki was saying that growing up, even when they were in college or whatever, that Tisha used to follow her around, and that Tisha never really had boyfriends because she was like insecure, and she was, you know, she didn't really have good speech and all that, so she was afraid to speak. So she would just follow Kiki around and be Kiki's third wheel. So it's giving that maybe Tisha was maybe trying to compensate for not being accepted, or boys actually looking at her in that way, to maybe sleeping around and doing some little things back then in order to feel accepted in the crew and in the group, and for boys to actually look at her, when really now all you've done, it sounds like, it's created a situation for yourself to where people actually think that you are this thought monster out here, girl. Okay, this is not the same person that's being portrayed on national television. That's what it's given. And somebody else was telling me, and I'm not even going to reveal who this person is, that pretty much said that the person that you guys see on screen when it comes to Tisha is definitely not the same person off screen. Tisha is two different people. Shout out to what is that? Grade 09. Thanks so much for the super sticker. All right, so that he's posted just now on his IG story. Let's get over there, child, because I be trying to keep up with this shit. Martell be doing the absolute fucking most. Let's stop. Let's go over to Martell, child. Lord, Martell, you working me like a full-time job, nigga. Like, damn. What you saying now? Oh, here's another receipt, door. He ain't stopping, is he? Shit, Martell. Damn. All right, let's share. He is still putting receipts out. Y'all get it in real time. If he just posted it, you get it in real time. Camera be on that shit. All right, let's get it, honey. This is real time. So Martell has posted more receipts. He ain't stopping because he told Tisha, shut your goddamn mouth. And she chose not to do that. So Martell, Tisha, I'm kind of happy you chose not to be quiet, because yes, honey, yes. All right, so let me read it here. Let's read it. All right, so it says, good morning at Letitia Scott. He is so fucking messy. He adding her because he want her to see this shit. Good morning at Letitia Scott. You let my boy eat with your husband too? So meaning the same boy that smashed. Marceau sitting at the table with the same nigga that was beating Tisha down in the back of the Buick, y'all, is what Martell is saying. I'm about to give y'all some tea on that here in a second as well. All right, so y'all see Marceau sitting there. They're all in the same group, all right? Marceau was there, and old boy that's looking back, smiling, okay, whoever's taking the picture, I'm not sure, maybe Martell. saying that Martell is saying, Tisha, you let my boy eat with your husband too. Says that you wild for that. Says that what at Marceau Scott, he's adding him, don't know, won't hurt. Hashtag shareable, hashtag Buick. God darn, Martell. Let me take a screenshot of that shit. Just for future purposes. Look at my messy ass. Oh, Jesus. Y'all. Damn. Damn, homie. You used to be there. Damn, homie. Damn, Martell. He telling all the shit, ain't he? So I respectfully, I thank you, Martell, for blotting out all your other homies' face, because you don't want them to be in on your bullshit. So that's respectable. Okay. Yeah, that's real respectable right there. Mm-hmm. What y'all think about that? God darn. God darn, Tisha. So yeah, they said that Tisha was a homie lover friend back then, honey. Her legs stayed to the moon is what the people had said. Because she had low self-esteem back then. She didn't really be out and about like that. You know, her mama made her stay with her grandmama while she was out. Allegedly, I was out there boosting in the street. She didn't have no TV. She didn't have no children. She didn't have no laughter. It was just her, like Mr. said. So when she finally got a chance to get out of the projects across the, what do they call it, across the tracks, child. When she finally got in them streets with her cousin, child, Kiki, like Kiki said, Tisha ain't had no boyfriend. So when she finally got out there, she was wild as fuck because she was so guarded. She was so, you know, she had to stay home with her grandma. Y'all know grandmas be watching the kids too. So yeah, once Tisha finally got out and went to college, she was wild as fuck. And what did she do? She started, I guess, sleeping around and doing little things. Like Martell said, she was very nasty in the back of Buicks and all that, child, with the front seat lit up. And y'all know when you let that front seat up in a Buick, it's a bunch of room back there, child. So you can do a whole lot of stuff in the back of a Buick, them old ones anyway. Okay, with that big seat in the front, when you let that seat down in the front, girl, you can get a whole lot of stuff going on and popping back there. So girl, Tisha was back there in the back seat of the Buick and all that, girl. I said, oh, Jesus, let me find out. Now Marceau's wife, and girl, Marceau was hanging in the same clique of the nigga that was busting his wife down. Now let's get into the news I got. Now, rumor has, we're going to leave that picture up, child, because that's going to correlate with what I'm talking about. All right, so rumor has it, child, that Tisha was sleeping, like I said, with the homies and was messing with Marceau. And Marceau is the one who wound up getting Tisha pregnant while they were messing around. So Marceau was not her boyfriend at the time. She was just messing with him, in addition to homeboy that's looking back at us right now. Okay? Listen, Martell ain't got no brake pads gone when it comes to Martell. All right, bitch. He just out here drifting. Brake pads are gone. All right, so yeah, so Tisha was messing with the crew, honey. And Marceau was also included. Now, it says that Martell, like I said, Martell made mention that out of all the homies that Tisha was boning, that she wound up getting pregnant by the bottom of the barrel, which was Marceau. They said Marceau was the sorriest nigga out of the whole fucking group. He ain't have no motion. He ain't have shit else going on. All the other guys had stuff going on. Marceau was just like hanging with the crew. He didn't have shit going on. That was the nigga that worked down there at the movie theater. Everybody else was moving and popping and had like real jobs. Marceau, not so much. So Tisha got to sleeping with him, and she got pregnant by the bottom of the barrel, which was Marceau. And then he started seriously dating her 1 month. And he said it on Carlos King's interview. He dated Tisha 1 month before he wound up marrying her while she was 5 months pregnant, you guys. He only married her because he knocked her up. He only married her because he knocked her up, all right? This is why their relationship is probably the way that it is, with so much contention, because under the circumstances that they got married. It wasn't for love. It was because a baby was coming. Tisha was sleeping with other people, according to what Martell has put out here, and another source that brought to my attention as well. And I went back and looked at interviews, like I said, from what Kiki was saying, that Tisha she was not that girl back then. She was one of those girls who was soft-spoken and didn't say many words because she was scared of how people would pick at her speech. Okay. She didn't really know how to dress. Like Kiki was saying, she taught Tisha how to dress. She introduced her to her friends. She allowed her to come along with her. And when Kiki would go out on dates with her boyfriend, she would bring Tisha along with her to kind of help her, because she was, she didn't know shit by the time she went to college. So of course, every boy that kind of looked at her and maybe spoke to her, she was like, do you got a Buick? Was that nice? So any boy that maybe spoke to her and say, oh, you got gum on the bottom of your shoe. I'm sorry. Perhaps do you have a Buick parked outside? You know, maybe it was something like that. I don't know. Or do you need me to carry your book bag? Your book bag looks extra heavy with all those books. Oh, okay. Can we put it in the back of your Buick? It was giving that. Like everything maybe went back to the Buick. Is what it's giving. But anyway, let's continue. Oh, I'm loving this. Yeah, so that's what it's giving. So Marceau, like I said, was a part of the crew. Marceau was part of the homies that one of which that Tisha wound up messing with and wound up getting pregnant. So of course, all the other boys had to fall back, including the ones turning back, smiling at us right now. All right. And and like I said, they dated for that month, and then they got married while Tisha was 5 months pregnant. All right. Now Tisha and Marceau were not supposed to actually be together. All right. They were not supposed to be together. They were not supposed to be there. He was not pursuing her in that way. So this bullshit that they said on national television about, oh, I saw her and I knew she would. Bitch, no, the fuck you didn't. You were a part of the crew, Marceau. Y'all just sleeping around. Tisha got caught up. Tisha got knocked up. Because you said it yourself. You were seeing other people and you decided 1 month to date Tisha seriously and exclusively. So y'all were just boning. In addition to old boy looking at us in this picture, y'all were just boning. She's boning you. She was boning old boy right there. Probably somebody else too. But Marceau was the one that knocked her up, and he had to be the one to step up. Y'all know who Tisha mama is. Y'all know exactly who Tisha mama is. When her mama found out that her ass was pregnant, y'all already know what's up and stuff from there. All right. So, yeah. Now they're saying that this is why they're actually having so many issues, like I said, in their marriage because of under the circumstances that they got married. They got married because Tisha was pregnant. They were not in love when they got married. I feel like it was just a pow wedding. Marceau felt like it was the right thing to do, probably from pressure from her family as well, because Tisha was the only girl. Tisha got a brother, I think 2 brothers. But yeah, Wanda, of course, was in the streets, boosting and carrying on. But Tisha's grandmother primarily helped raise her because Wanda was too busy out in them streets. Wanda had Tisha when she was like, what, 15, I think. I think Wanda was like 15 when she had Tisha. So she was out there doing splits on dicks at 15, and Tisha was born, and Tisha was pretty much handed off to her grandmother primarily to raise her. So Tisha was, you know, she didn't really know shit, like I said, and that's what happened. So Tisha was, honey, out here with the crew and got knocked up. That's what happened. All right. So back in the back seat of Buick's, honey, is where she spent a lot of her time. So there you go, and that's it on there. All right. But Martell is on demon time, and I'm here for it. Okay. Now I want to upload that picture so we can get a close up of old boy. That's why Martell said you got the bottom of the barrel, bitch, and did okay, because they said Marcel was not that dude. He won't shit back then. It was just a nigga getting buggies out of the damn parking lot at Target, and the nigga worked over there at the movie theater putting popcorn in the damn popcorn bag. Okay, that was it. He wasn't doing nothing. He wasn't nothing. The mother boys that you see sitting in that picture, they was moving and popping, but you know, Tisha chose Marceau maybe because he was speaking. He was doing like he was doing with Shan. They say he got a little slick mouth that he got. You know. They say Marceau got that mouthpiece where he could talk a woman out her panties, but the nigga ain't shit. And Tisha, that's the nigga she chose to have a family with and to be with. And now you see, because your ass crying every other day because the nigga won't stay home and he over there Credit One, going balls deep all up in somebody else. But let's pull the picture up. All right, as you guys can see, Martell on Demon Time. Good morning. At Letitia Sky says that you let my boy eat with your hubby too. Said that you wild for that. Said that what at Marceau Scott don't know won't hurt you. Hashtag shareable. Hashtag Buick, honey. And then he got the emoji up with like be quiet. So let's blow it up so we can see real good. That's who Tisha chose. And look at Marceau sitting there with his stupid ass, not even knowing your boy right here, just like boing, 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 boing every other damn day. All right, and you done went out here and wiped her up, child. You done wiped her up. Still had ball juice in the back of her throat, and you out here kissing her, and she over here with the homie. Did I need to go there? That wasn't nice. Oh well, it's already out. But anyway, child. Y'all was over there sharing ball juice with Tisha. You nasty. That's why Martell said, girl, and you nasty. You real nasty. Y'all remember Martell said that? Ooh, child. That's him, child. That was Tisha's potential almost baby daddy until Marceau hit and got her pregnant, child. He was probably gonna be the one because that's the one that she's supposed to be in the back of the Buick and all that with, child. But Marceau came through there, child, with his soldiers marching, honey. He probably took his blue pill and everything, child. And child, when it was time for him to hit, child, he got over there, like that. And this thing, you know, child, MJ was born. I mean, shit. So I don't know. But yeah, he hit one of them hard ones over there, and Tisha child got pregnant, and he dated her for 1 month, and there you go. So he was busting all up in Tisha, and that's how she got pregnant. But anyway, child, let's move on. I'm done with this. Lord. Lord. I'm not sharing. Oh, I'm sorry. Y'all, I'm oh, y'all said, Karen, you're not sharing. My bad. All right, let's put it back up. Let's go. All right, let's blow it up. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know when I get to talking, y'all, sometimes I forget to hit the share button. But let's go. There we go. All right, so let's rewind. Let me rewind my commentary because we can do that. All right, so that the dude in the front is turning around smiling, and he got dimples. Oh, y'all might want to do a paternity test because Tisha kids got dimples. Where did they get the dimples from? Hold up. Mari, let me call Mari. Oh, shit. Hold up, y'all. Let me call Mari. I got to call Mari Poet. Because her kids got dimples, just like his. Let me find out. Marcel, oh, hold on. Jesus. Let me call Mari Poet. Y'all stay right there. I'm still here. Hi. This is Kimmy and Maurice. I need to speak to Mari Poet. Is he available? Y'all have a case, a possible case that he might need to look into. I'm reviewing this show, Love and Marriage Huntsville, and one of their castmates on there, she's married to this guy named Marcel, but she was also banging one of the guys in their crew. He's actually looking back at me right now. Don't worry about that though. But anywho, it's said and alleged that she married this guy named Marcel, and she got 3 kids by him. But the guy that's looking back at me, they got the same dimples. Her kids got the same dimples as him. So I need to know, can you do a little paternity test? Can you do it on your show though? We prefer to be on your show to see what's really going on here, because I think she might have married the wrong person. Yeah, I think she might have married the wrong person because she got married because she got pregnant. But when I look at the guy that's looking back at me right now, her chillins got the same dimples as the person that she married that was in the crew. He don't got no dimples. Yeah, he ain't got no dimples. He ain't got nothing really. But the guy that's looking back at me got the same dimples, okay? Yeah. When can y'all get him on there? Yeah, but hit me up at caremarel75@gmail.com and so we can talk back and forth. Because I really need to get this in there because this is really troubling my spirit. All right. Yeah, thank you so much. All right. Yeah, hit me back. Yeah, all right, thank you. All right, bye. All right, so we had to get that out of the way. Oh, child. Let's hang up on him. All right, so there we go. All right, so we had to call Mari right quick, child, because I got a little case of what's not going on. Look, so yes, that's him, girl. This is him right here that was in the back of the Buick, child. And this is Marceau not knowing what the hell was going on, child. And he didn't know, child. He went up in there and was next, and then showed his old face to Tisha, child. And it might be a possibility. I don't know. Since Wanda out here talking about the paternity of male kids out here talking about sugar mama, you might want to be looking into Tish kids over there, girl. I don't know. I don't want to be wrong out here, child, but I damn sure like to be right. I don't never want to be wrong, but I love to be right. Now, when I'm looking at this situation right here, now I know you was over there talking about male kids and whatnot, Wanda. Now you might want to back that thing up, and you might want to take a read. You might want to look at this situation right here. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I ain't trying to start no shit, but I'm just saying. Them cute little girls got dimples like the old boy right here looking back. He looking back like, I am the daddy. Yes, I am. Allegedly. Hypothetically, maybe. That's how he looking. Now the girls kind of do look like Marcel, just a little bit like that. But I mean, I don't know. Could y'all be sharing paternity? Is that possible? I need to speak to one of my friends that's a doctor. Could y'all be sharing paternity? Could the egg have split or something like that? I don't know. I gotta look into that. I ain't no doctor or whatever. But that's what it's given. So that, yeah, Tisha, that was almost your husband right there. Old boy sitting right here. Look like y'all might have went hunting or something. Y'all was hunting for deer. He was hunting for coochie. That's what it gave, girl. But we'll get you off the screen for now. We'll spin the block back on you, baby. Okay? Because, ooh, child, that sent me, child. Oh, child, yeah, child. They were out there. They were out there deer hunting, child, and he was over there hunting for coochie. But let's go ahead and play what jumped all this shit off first. All right, before we move on, Tisha, child. Tisha, you started this bullshit. Well, kind of Martell did when he said that bullshit at the little Big D Energy Field Day bullshit. You know, Martell kind of jumped it off. Tisha, all you had to do was shut your ass up. But since you went over there on Carlos King bullshit, let's go on and play that and just show where you went over there running your damn mouth. And now you got Martell on demon time, child. Y'all know when Martell get on demon time, it's up from there. It's up and damn motherfucking stuck. All right, so let's go ahead and play, child, what Tisha got herself into, Lord. Shout out to Carlos King, honey. Just to refresh y'all memory as y'all keep seeing these receipts that Martell keep dropping, and y'all know why. Okay. Okay. Let's get into it. Shout out to Carlos King and
Hey, y'all.
Hello.
hey, y'all. Go look at that.
Hey,
receipt,
Letitia.
girl.
Funny. Hey, I'm just cracking up back here laughing at y'all.
T-Squad is in the building, Tisha. They love you. T-Squad's in the building.
Something tells me you're not laughing like this right now, but go off, Tisha. Okay.
Hi, Tisha.
Hey, I know. I love my T-Squad. They've been showing me so much love this weekend. I was like,
Yeah.
listen.
Oh my God, I love my T-Squad. All two of them, they've been showing me love all weekend. Thank y'all, two of my T-Squads, girl.
If I never felt like I had a fan base, please believe y'all have shown up and showed out, and I appreciate that.
Girl, it's only two people. Why is you doing all that for two people? Calm down. Damn.
So thank y'all. Love y'all so much.
No, they
Love
love
that.
you, Tisha. They call you their
Girl.
lovely, beautiful Libra sister. So we are now about to jump into this past Saturday's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. But before I get into the scene, I got to ask you this because it's even on your signature right now. Explain to us about you being a rich wife. Because let me tell you something. I'm a Libra. You're a Libra.
Yes.
Amber's man, Damon, is a Libra. And one thing about Libras, we own our shit, right?
Facts.
Really?
I'm happy that you are embracing being a rich wife, but I don't want to tell your business. Talk to us about why you have now accepted that and you're running with it.
And my man is a Libra as well.
Which one? The
So
one that
yes,
was in
I'm
the
married to a Libra. But no, for so long, I've been like the quiet person. Like, I don't like to talk about what we're doing. I don't like to talk about things, but I'm on reality TV. And what I'm realizing is that not talking about it allow people to think other things. So I just want the world to know that it's not all about being rich, financially rich, thank Kingdom Reign for that part of things, in my hardworking man. But it's about being rich.
I pay people.
Health.
Shut up.
You pay us. That ain't our problem. So with every
I don't pay people. It's a
child,
network.
we ain't got them problems, y'all. We ain't got them problems. But hey. But no, for real, it's about being rich in love, rich in family, rich in friendship, rich in health. Like, thank God for health nowadays. Just rich in life and living it. That's what I'm on.
Listen, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. The thing is this. You did a post yesterday.
Yes.
And let's just get right into the scene. Let's get into the group scene first.
Okay.
So you guys are at Destiny's event. Hey, Tisha! Yeah! Tisha! Do me and the Raindrops and the T-Squad.
No.
Solid. Can you please tell us what Destiny had this past Saturday?
A shit show. That's what it was. A hot mess. It was hot as heck out there. She had us playing musical chairs, tag, the rope thing, and she knew what was going down. That's the thing. She didn't give me a heads up, but it's all good.
Do you like what I call the event? Are you cool with that?
It is what it is.
Okay. I want to make sure. I love
with
it.
No. I'm fine with it. I don't feel no type of way when you say it. I'm like, hey,
it's all mine for you, and I want you to own it. I
know, I do. Yeah, okay, I do.
Good. But you can't say event right now.
Well, we're gonna have an event. I heard soon. You know, if I have a problem with, I'll text you, Carlos, and let you know. So
I know. I love when my girls call me personally and tell me their issue versus doing it other ways. Anyway, so I want to get into this scene where Martell is coming for your husband, right?
Mhm.
Once again, it's the accusations of 19 women. Martell
20.
did go get hit. Sorry, 20 women.
Mhm.
My bad. You're right. I got the wrong number. I missed one. I got to carry the one. So it's 20 women's, okay?
Mhm.
And he went to grab his phone. He wanted to show proof. And he also accused you of sleeping with his boy. I want you to be able to clear the air about that. Because he said that
skating is my life and falling is a part of skating.
you slept with one of his homeboy, and he made it seem like it happened while you were married. I want you to have the opportunity to clear all that up.
Yeah, one thing we know about Martell is Martell's a liar. We have seen that and known that over the past 5-6 years on the show. So Martell runs out to the car to get his phone, and I'm like, hey, let's see what's on your phone. You ran out there to go get it. Let's see what's on it, because you have claimed that my husband and I have experienced something that we have not experienced. And so since you keep saying, you keep playing with the fans' mind and tell them, hey, I got proof, show your proof. At the reunion season 2, when I was like, okay, Martell, what's your proof? He's like, I'm just playing. I ain't got no proof. So at this time, it's like, 6 years in, I'm like, I'm tired of it. Show what you got in your phone. You're always running off to get something, and when you come back, you don't show nothing. So I wanted him to show what he had in his phone, which again, he didn't show anything because he does not have anything. And I've told people this over and over again. Martell is the type of person, if he had anything, he would have been released it a long time ago. He's been showing people stuff on his phone forever. Like the whole revenge porn thing, that did happen. That is a true thing that really happened. And not only have he shown people stuff in his phone of his ex-wife, he's also showed people stuff in his phone with his baby mother. Like, she needs to check on that too. He's shown the boys pictures of her dancing in the closet, shaking after he paid for some type of procedure she had. So he's known for that. So my thing is, Martell, show it. And then his thing is, he's like, well, you've been with my homeboy. I'm like, dude, that was in 2001. How is that even relevant? Like, I talked to one of his friends, which is really not his friend, it's just somebody local. That's why college girls don't fool with the local people. Keep it on campus.
Y'all hear that? Don't fool with the local people. Keep it on campus. So there you go again, girl. Maybe what Martell is saying is correct. You're not fooling with the local people. You was fooling with the dudes on campus. So,
But it was a local guy. We fooled around in 2001, my freshman year of college. I didn't know Marceau. It was way before my marriage. We're talking about something that happened 23 years ago. And then for him to say, oh.
So you didn't know Marceau, but Marceau was in the same group of guys that you hung out with. That's the guy that Martell was just showing us in the picture. And Marceau sitting right there at the fucking table. Marceau was in the same group, Tisha. Like, damn. Like, if you go, girl, this is my thing. Don't say nothing if you don't want to tell all the damn truth, because all you're doing is fueling Martell, just putting out more receipts on your ass. How the fuck you don't know who Marceau is and he's sitting at the same fucking table as the nigga you was fucking back then? I'm sorry, y'all. How you don't know him? How you don't know him and all them boys ran in the same group? How you don't know Marceau? Because I'm pretty sure he tried you, and it was said that you was also sleeping with him too. He just wound up getting you knocked up. So I'm just gonna let you just go ahead and talk. Because you saying you didn't know him at the time. Just say you and him weren't dating or serious at the time. Don't say you didn't even know him, because obviously you did. He's sitting right there with the same dude that you was messing with. Girl, shut the fuck up. This is so stupid.
Oh, I saw it. I'm like, really? Because the word around town in Huntsville was that Martell liked boys who was in college. So he didn't see anything. And if he did see something, he was sneaking in the room, or a hidden tape was somewhere, because he didn't see anything. I'm like, why? I just don't understand why he would say that, why he would throw me in the middle of that. And so him and Marceau was going back and forth. Unfortunately,
edits that show what Marcel said, but they show what Martell said. So you guys really didn't see or hear everything that Marcel was saying to him, because Marcel was dropping receipts and he was naming guys who Martell have slept with in Huntsville.
Is that okay? We gotta say a legend.
No, it's not a legend. It's not a legend. Because Carlos, let me tell you. So you guys have known. You said that I've been quiet. I know a lot more than what I say. And for years, Marcel have been like, no, T, don't do that. No, T, don't do that. And we really have been trying not to go there with Martell because I just don't want to be fighting with him. So, but at some point, you have to be like, enough is enough. Like, leave us alone. Stop it. We don't say nothing about you. When we do say something, it is like something that has been asked of us on the TV show. We're filming a television.
That's the thing with Martell, Tisha. You can't say one thing about Martell and think the fight is over. Just because you say something, then he say something, the fight is not over with Martell. Martell keeps going. That's what you weren't counting on. Now, you asked him at the damn field day thing to show receipts. He's doing that. You ain't said shit since then, but your mama keep going live. And I called it yesterday. I said, as soon as Martell dropped that receipt, I said, watch Wanda go live in 10 minutes. I was live. Anybody that was on my live yesterday, you heard me when I said the shit. I said, watch Wanda go live in about 10 minutes. 8 minutes to be exact. I timed that shit. Wanda went live in 8 minutes after that fucking receipt was dropped. Somebody sent it to, they had to. Because I said, I know her ass was home getting them damn pig knuckles out the oven and cooking and doing Sunday dinner and bullshit. I knew her ass wasn't on no damn social media. So somebody sent her that bullshit, okay? And she saw it and hopped her ass right on live, just like I predicted. And was talking shit, saying, come over to my channel. Y'all know how she do, luring people to her channel. I got all this tea. I ain't going to talk about it right. What the fuck you go live for then? I got all this tea. But you got to come on over to my YouTube channel in order to get this tea, girl. No, we shall not. If you ain't going to talk about it right now, I don't give a fuck. Now, if somebody else share the shit and I see it, I'll ask them, can I share it? But other than that, baby, no. Let's continue.
Television shows. If someone asks us a question or something that you've already put out there, we can speak on it. But we don't put things out there before you put it out there. So, it's like, leave me alone because I can say a lot more.
So the thing is, you are clearly fed up.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Listen.
That part.
Right. Obviously, you're fed up. And the biggest thing for you that you said, too, is the fact that, did you feel, because we talked about this before in terms of you always seem to be at the crossfires of all of this, right? Like the thing with you, you seem to be like the innocent bystander when the guys get into it. Did you feel like at that moment it should have just stuck between the guys and your name should not have been brought in? Did you feel, because you're right? I want to hear from Justin and Tamara too about that too.
Yeah, I had nothing to do with that. Like Marcel and Martell was going at it, and I'm like, hey, y'all go at it. I'm just sitting there. The only time I said something when
Tisha, you was talking too. You were throwing shit in there too. You were challenging Martell. You was challenging Martell too. That's what hyped him up. Because he said, and Tisha need to stop talking. You don't remember when he said that? I done played it about 3 times. He said when I played it yesterday, Tisha, you need to be quiet because don't make me pull out the receipt on this day. And you were hyping him up to go and get it. He said, I'm going to go get my phone out the car and I got receipts. Go get it. You was on that. So don't do that to a person that you know got some shit on you. And then when they do it, all of a sudden now it's World War 10 and your mama jumping in and you ain't saying shit yet. You 40 what years old? 42, 43? We ain't heard shit from you. Just like you hopped on Carlos King podcast and had a whole lot of shit to say, airing him out. Pull your receipts out too. You said you got all this shit on Martell from college all the way back, all the way up to 2024. Pull that shit out. What you still sitting on shit for? You talking about y'all suing him. He's saying he's suing y'all. Obviously, he's not going to stop because he's calling your bluff. So pull that shit out. If you got some pictures of Martell or you got a man out there that you saying that Martell done messed with, put that shit out there. What y'all waiting for? Because I'm messy. I want to know, hell. I want to know. If Martell been out there oohing and eyeing with men, then put it out there. If y'all went to college with him, y'all hung together, y'all know all this, and Wanda said in her video that the man is willing and open to talk about it, then what y'all waiting for? Go live and have his ass on live. If he want to cover his face, do like First 48 Child. Put up one of them little black things and let him get to talking. That's how y'all stop this shit. Martell is not going to stop until y'all pull a whammy on his ass. Oh, yeah. Bring a man out and say, oh, yeah, I beat that. I damn sure did. Bring a man out and say, I sprayed all over that nigga back. Damn sure did. And 2016, I sprayed all over that nigga back. Yeah, bring somebody out and say some shit like that. So my ass can go live right when y'all go live. Damn sure did. Sprayed that nigga back like the fire department. Damn sure did. Bring somebody out like that. That's going to bring that shit out like that. That's what you do. That's how you shut Martell up. I'm trying to help y'all because Martell is on demon time and he ain't going to stop talking, but you got to get some real shit to shut him up. All right. You got to take extreme measures. See how Mel had to take his ass to court and get him on one of those TPOs, like leave me the fuck alone through the courts. You got to be like that with Martell. You got to take extreme measures to shut him up. Because as you can see, this is day 2. Yesterday, he dropped some shit. Today, he dropped something else. Tomorrow, we don't know what he going to put up there. It might be some ass cheeks with you been over in the Buick tomorrow. I don't know. Martell, hit me up. CameronReal75gmail.com. Let me know what's up. But anyway, tomorrow's going to be some more shit. It's given that every day he going to drop some shit on you, girl. So you sitting mute and allowing your mama to handle this shit. Talking about, tomorrow I'm going to live on my YouTube and I'm going to have all the girl bit. Fuck that. You go live, Tisha, for once. Because we know you can do it. You're doing it right here. You a shit talker. But maybe you home still crying. I don't know, girl. Get some Kleenex, wipe your face, and go live, okay? And that's how you shut that shit down. Go live and talk about that shit. Let's continue.
And he was like, I have the receipts, Tisha. Tisha, if I was you, I want to sit too. I was like, well, show it. So he pulled me in it. And I was really trying not to go there. I was laughing it off. I'm like, okay, y'all, here we go, because I had to take my daughter to dance right after that scene. So I was really ready to go. But I'm like, I don't understand why every time Martell gets into it with Marceau, he's pulling me in it.
We are the Skaggs family, Matthew and Cosette, and we are owners of Jellyfish Lighting.
You shut your ass up and just let them fight it out, then you wouldn't be getting in it. When 2 men fighting, girl, sit your ass down and he need you to say anything. And Marceau can't talk back and say what he needs to say to Martell without your ass jumping in, then that's how you caught a stray, because you ran your damn mouth. You ran your damn mouth. During the time that whole situation happened, I already told y'all that Tisha and Marceau was supposed to be separated. So you're supposed to be a little mad at Marceau anyway. So you should have just let Martell eat his ass up for you anyway. That's some messy shit. But you should have let Martell go ahead and tear off in his ass right quick, because y'all supposed to be separated during that time anyway. I can tell how y'all was all up on each other. Y'all wanted the cameras to catch y'all all lovey-dovey like we ain't know y'all asses were separated. Girl, shut up. I already done talked about it on my channel. The way you jumped up and hugged that nigga like you ain't seen him in 40 days or 40 nights when he came up there to the little field day bullshit. Girl, stop it. Y'all ain't fooling nobody. It's giving y'all living 2 separate lives. All right. And y'all won't count on Martell to tell y'all shit. A person who's lost everything, who has nothing to lose, that's the nigga you want to stop trying. That's the nigga you don't want to try. And now y'all in y'all feelings because Martell is starting to talk, because he's called y'all bluffs, like you said, since season 2, saying that he gonna say this and he gonna say that. He had loyalty and bro code then. He don't give a fuck about that now. He don't care about that now, because he's lost the very thing he thought he would never lose, which is his wife. And Tisha, you opened your mouth in that situation with Mel when you told on him about the BMW. So you don't know why Martell keeps coming for you? You don't understand why Martell keeps coming for you. You were the first person to mention that Martell bought his side piece, a BMW, trying to embarrass Melody on TV. You don't think Martell was going to keep that in his mental Rolodex and blast your ass with his own receipts later? That's why he is on demon time on your ass. And when he's exposing you, he's also exposing Marceau. It's like a 2 for 1. It's like you get it and your nigga get it too. Because he adding both of y'all in his receipts, because he want to make sure you see that shit. That's really what he's doing. That's really what he's doing while your ass sitting up there looking like Michael Jackson with that damn side ponytail. Okay, that's what it's giving. So you're gonna always catch a straight in these receipts. So just sit back, honey, and enjoy the show. Because I sure am. Oh, I sure am. I sure am. Let's continue, child. We're gonna get up off there because I got
Justin, Tamara, y'all mighty quiet, y'all.
Look, I was about to say just for
y'all follow the episode. Go ahead.
For me, I can honestly say what threw me back, because there was a lot of cursing going on. So I was trying to understand. I'm glad she actually cleared up the story, because you lose a little when it was cursing going on. I was trying to understand what was being said, exactly what was being said. And I do feel like, for me, we just talked about respect. I'm big on respect and tone. The way that Martell was talking to her.
Bitch, ain't no respect in tone when it's an argument. Okay, my tone is gonna be turned up and the respect is out the fucking window. That's how that go. I don't got no respect and my tone gonna be way high if it's an argument. Ain't no rules in an argument. Fuck that. Let's move on though. Shout out to Tisha for another receipt dropped on your ass. Okay, and I'm waiting for another one because that's exactly what's gonna fuck happen, because you done open Pandora's box and Martell done snatched the whole lid off that bitch. Let's move on, shall we? All right, honey, we talked about Royce yesterday, honey. Royce was on a rampage. She's another one out here to open Pandora's box. Now she has really opened up some stuff. Y'all know Royce had to spend some time in jail because her son, who was a minor at the time, I said Caramel is a mess. Thank you, girl. But y'all know Royce had to spend some time in jail because her son touched another kid inappropriately while in the care of his father. Y'all know that Dwight Howard, aka Superman, is what they call him because he big as fuck. He's a freaky dicky. He's a very freaky girl, and I know he's a guy, but he's a very freaky girl because he like them Trans Ams. Okay, ain't talking about the car either. But let's get into what Royce had to say, because Royce made some very wild allegations, y'all. And I said, oh Lord, I usually don't like to spin the block unless it's something real juicy. So we're gonna call this an update. Okay, this is an update. He's a very freaky girl. Don't take home to mama. Okay, you can't take him home to mama, baby. Please don't take him home to mama, because he like them Trans Am girl, the ones that be out there with them Party City T-Move wigs, girl, and them heels over there from Payless City, girl. Payless shoe source over there. But let's get into what Royce had to say, Lord. Good God Almighty. So Royce from Basketball Wives, honey, alleges that Dwight Howard and his sister was molested with M by their older brother, and claims the same thing happened to her son, Lord, for 5 years and nothing was done about it. Says that he was crying on my shoulder about things that happened to him and his sister. Because y'all know Dwight Howard also has other kids. I think he has 2 daughters, I think. So yes, Lord, let's get into what Royce had to say, because she had to go to jail behind this shit. And her son was in Dwight Howard's care, but they locked her up because she is the primary custodian of their son. And Dwight has some shit to do with it as well in terms of getting Royce locked up. Now, I told you guys yesterday that Royce been on a gag order for years, even when she was on Basketball Wives, because people were saying, why she don't talk about her life? Why she don't share that she was going with Dwight Howard? She couldn't talk about it because Dwight had her under a very strict gag order, to where she could not speak on him. And if she did, there were legal ramifications that he was going to take against her. She said he was draining her bank account by taking her back and forth to court while they were fighting about their son. So it's been hell for her the entire time dealing with him. He's been gaslighting her, playing in her face, and now she has revealed what's been going on because her son has let her know that some inappropriate behavior has happened while he was in the care of his father. Let's get into what she had to say. Let me put up my trigger warning right quick as well. All right.
This is what was being done.
Let's pause. Let me put up my trigger warning, because, baby, I don't want nobody triggered in my chat, because I know some people may have dealt with a situation like this, and I want to be very, I want to be very respectful of that, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and share.
So his sister and him coming on my live yesterday and commenting, and I'm so happy I didn't see it because I was just so into speaking. I'm so happy I didn't see it, because had I probably would have said a lot more, such as their older brother molesting them. Okay, I'm just gonna put it out there. And y'all might be like, oh my God, did she just say that? Yes, the fuck I said it, because the same thing happened to my son for 5 years and nobody did shit. Okay?
My God.
So when you're dealing with a family who has had sexual assault and molestation in their family and they hid it, they went to church. Heal my son.
Not heal.
Okay? And it was a half brother, so it wasn't the mother's son, it was the father's older son. But finding out about all this stuff, and I've heard it before, but I didn't hear it necessarily in depth when he was crying on my shoulder about things that had happened to him and his sister. I kept it. But then when it started happening more and more and more, and now you're trying to basically be quiet and you're trying to act like it didn't happen. There was an entire interview that was done about this brother and how much he loved him and everything. You go on Google or you go on Bing or whatever these little search engines are, you don't see them shits. You don't see them at all. All those stories have been wiped clean. So when people tell you that something is on the internet or when something is on the internet, it's on there forever, that's a fucking lie. Money can get shit removed. Okay? There is not one story about that brother anymore. But yes, that is the brother that molested his sister for years. And they still sent her to spend time with him during the summer. The only time that that brother went to jail was when he molested his own daughter. And she told. People are mandated reporters. Okay? That's why his ass finally went to jail. It wasn't because of what he had done to the brother, him, his sister, none of that, because they believe God can handle it. All right? So for 5.5 fucking years, my child was molested.
Jesus.
And I knew it. I threatened the nanny. Well, let me not say threatened because like I said before, I promised her if I found out that she was doing something to my child, we're going to have a problem. When I found that out, what happened? I get ghosted, y'all. I now know nothing about what is going on in that house. And that's where I ended video 3. So I'm doing video 4 right now on live. All right. So let's talk about it. My child continued to come home. As he got older, he started stating certain things. Mind you, I am now in court because I'm refusing to let my child go over to his father's house. Wouldn't you as a mother, if you know that your child is being touched, wouldn't you as a mother not allow your child to go somewhere regardless of what the fuck the system says? I'm pretty sure you would. But what y'all saw on the internet, what y'all saw in the blogs and on the news, who I thought was real. I always thought the news was real. I'm sure a lot of us did growing up. We thought if it's on Channel 9, Channel 2, WESH, what all these other shits are, they have to be telling the truth, right? No, they don't. They say whatever the fuck they want to say. Obviously, look who our president is. Or y'all president. Anyway, moving on. After I made that threat, I was told very little about what was going on in the house. When I would call to check on my child, nobody would answer. There was an assistant there by the name of Mrs. R. I'm going to say Mrs. R because she really did try to help me. When I was telling her about how I felt, she was like, well, I don't trust her anyway because she's been caught on camera stealing clothes. Oh, wow. She stole the nanny. That's crazy to me. But anyway, cool. Let's move forward. My child is still being dropped off at home. And as I'm giving him baths, he's playing with himself. But in a way that's not like normal because I asked the doctor about it and I'm like, is he supposed to be doing this? I know like boys, you know, they get erections fast, but like, is it normal for them to do this, do that? And she's like, absolutely not. She's like, you need to start writing things down in a journal. Do I need to go get my journal? Do I need to go get my phones? Because I have all the emails of where I talked about this. But let's move on. We now go to court because I'm denying visitation. That's how it was put on the internet. That's how it was put in the news, that I am being taken to court again because I am unable to work with. I am not following the agreement that we have. I am just
low battery.
I am just this terrible, bitter baby mama, right? That's what was put out to the world. That's what people were thinking about me. When in the meantime, I'm fighting for my child, right? We go to court and I got all this proof. I got stacks of paper and I can't really say too much because why? He got our case sealed. Why are we sealing cases if it's about me? Why are we sealing cases if you're so right in what you're doing and you want to show the world that I'm crazy? Why are we sealing cases? But our case is sealed. Cool. Whatever. I'm still fighting for my child by any means necessary. So in court, when I make the comment about my child is being molested, how dare you say that? This is Judge Timothy Shea. I will say his fucking name. Judge Timothy Shea. Okay? This man told me, how dare you make that accusation about Mr. Howard? How dare you do this? And if I ever hear you say anything like this again, I'm going to just change custody. I'm going to give custody to Mr. Howard 100%. What? It's in the docket that I got my ass up and I cussed him out and I said, fuck you. I turned and I said to his attorney, which was Man Downs, and I said, fuck you. And I started walking out the courtroom. I swore that was the day that I would get my first mugshot. I did. But I didn't. And I walked. I didn't run. I walked to the elevator. I got on that elevator. I walked out the courthouse. I walked to the parking garage. I got in my car. I left the parking garage. Nobody stopped me. But yes, I also called his attorney a fat ass bitch. I did. Because at this point, this is about my child.
That's the level of pity.
I don't give a fuck what none of y'all got to say. Y'all could sit here and call me a bitch versus what was being done. So his sister and him coming on my live yesterday and commenting, and I'm so happy I didn't see it because I was just so into speaking. I'm so happy I didn't see it because had I probably would have said a lot more, such as their older brother molesting them. Okay. I'm just going to put it out there.
All right.
And y'all might be like, oh.
Okay. So as you guys can hear, that's what she's been dealing with. I see you guys put it in chat. She is doing a book. She is starting to speak now that the gag order has been lifted. Thank God. I do feel like something was done to her son because where would he get that from? Where would he get that behavior? Where would he get that type of behavior? She started noticing things. Thank God she started journaling and keeping track records of this stuff that's going on with her child because my God, I would sue the fuck out of him. Y'all, I can't even imagine. As a mom, I love my child. And like I said, I teach my child that certain people period, should not touch him in certain areas. I taught him very young how to clean himself so that other people would not have to do that and be put in situations where mama got to go crazy on their motherfucking ass. Because I don't play when it comes to mine. And it's sad when you have to send your children. I said the same shit about Mel and her children. Why do you have this? The system is so fucked up when it comes to protecting our children. Why do you have to keep sending your kids to toxic, unsafe environments? And that's what she had to do with her son. And then she wound up going to jail for trying to protect her child from a motherfucker who had so much money that he had people eating out of his hands. It's so sad that because he has more money than her and she's the mother of this child, obviously wants the well-being for her son. And people are not believing her because he's this NBA star and people love and adore him and see him on national television. And he has a way of manipulating people and probably paying people under the table in order to get his way. It's fucked up. And these children grow up, messed up her son. is now that behavior that he was dealing with that was done to him, he has now started doing that to someone else, because that's why she went to jail, inappropriately touching someone else. And that shit is great. And it's like a cycle. It's like a repeated cycle. What's done to him will be done. That sister, she just talked about it. The sister, somebody did something to the sister. Somebody did something to the brother. Somebody probably did something to the white, which is why he's so fucked up. And now it's going right on over to her son, which will probably, he's already done the same thing to someone else. And that person that he did it to, if they don't get help, it's going to be a cycle that continues. And it's so sad. I hate to see situations like this. My prayers go out to Royce, because I know that has to be a hard situation to where you're fighting. You don't have the money to fight someone like that. That's a giant. And you're steady being drugged back and forth to court. And you're not getting told what you want to hear when it comes to trying to protecting your child. Like, girl, keep fighting. If it costs you every dime in your account, if your account got to be in the red, baby, keep fighting for your son. Keep fighting for your son. It's so sad that she got to keep sending him over there. And he was already over there with Trans Ams running around, not the car, with she said drugianas on top of tables where her son wanted, he was hungry and was looking for some peanut butter to eat. And they had peanut butter on the table because they was using that to take certain DURGs. Like, shit is crazy. That's the environment she's saying that her son was being put in. And that's not safe. He's being exposed to way too much. He should not be having wild parties where people are drunk, running around, falling out, passed out because they high and everything else with your son there. On those weekends that you have your kid, that shit should not even be going on with the kids around. And that's very irresponsible of Dwight. And now he get ready to get married to this girl, Amy, and she get ready to see firsthand, because she keeps throwing out little subliminals I see on social media. Oh, me and Dwight, regardless to what Royce puts out, we're still getting married. Well, marry the crazy fool. Go right ahead so you can see firsthand what the nigga gonna do to you, because he is crazy. When he overpowers you like he did homeboy that did the lawsuit against his ass most recently and make you do some shit you don't want to do, allegedly, then don't be hopping on social media looking for any sympathy for your ass, because they telling your ass what he is. See, you like the glitz and glamour and to be able to say, I'm marrying Dwight Howard. The nigga is for the streets, and the streets been in the nigga. All right, let's continue. I ain't got no more about that. I ain't got no more for that. All right. All right, so let's get into this Trisha news. What time are we looking at? Okay, let's get into this Trisha news. Child. Martell and these damn receipts, Lord. All right, so people are telling Trish from Love Marriage Huntsville, child, that she might as well go on back and be with Marquez. They're saying that that's the reason why that she's not getting divorced, because she may low-key still be in love with Marquez. She's stalling on that. They're saying that the Trish that we see on TV, child, is not the same Trish behind closed doors, that she still low-key has feelings for him, all right? But she cannot show those real feelings when she's around Ken, because that makes him upset. Ken hates Marquez. You can tell in his conversations and the way that he speaks on him. Every time somebody's talking about something else, he stops at nothing to then bring up Marquez and what he's not doing for his children, as if you are allowing him to do that when you're pulling weapons on him. All right, let's take the trigger warning down, because we don't really need that right now to talk about this. Thank you, trigger warning, and goodbye. All right, so okay, so as you guys can see, let me get here so I can read it. All right, so as you guys can see on my screen, this is when Trish and Ken were together. Now, Trish look a whole lot different. I don't know why she looks so manly now and so different now. Like, these pictures, she was a lot cuter. No homo. On nobody in the chat saying, Camry, are you coming out the closet? Bitch, the fuck no. I'm just saying, a woman can compliment another woman without being that way. So y'all chill out on that bullshit. But what I'm saying is she looks totally different than how she looks on the show. This is a younger Trisha, okay? You're just looking at some pictures right quick before I read to you guys what's being said. That's Marquez, of course. All right, they've been together, I think he said, since they were 16. There's a certain love and adoration that they have for one another, and that's something that doesn't just die because you sign off on a paper or because you're separated for a certain amount of time. He's still in the picture, according to him. If you guys had a chance to watch Mila Chun's interview where he actually was spilling tea, he did actually put out there that Trisha did, that she was sleeping with Martell, and she tried to say on the show that she was not. And she was also messing around with Ken in the same house that Marquez said he was paying bills on, because he was seeing Ken coming over there on the doorbell camera. So Trish is a little hot box as well. All right, she is a hot box as well. But this is how Trish used to look. All right, she looked a little more softer, a little more feminine. in these pictures when she was with him, and why she's looking like dude looks like a lady when she's with Ken, I don't know. But that's some old pictures of Trish. Let's get into what Trish said in one of her posts. As you guys can see, this was May 19th of 2020. She says, do you know what today is? It's our anniversary, all right? Says that happy anniversary to my homie, lover, and friend. It definitely has not always been easy, but we've grown together instead of growing apart. She says that I want to thank you for putting up with me through the good and bad, highs, lows, and helping me through the tough times. Says you have literally been through it all with me. So it sounds like, girl, you was a handful and the nigga stuck by you. Okay, while you on TV, oh, he was the worst. It goes on to say that I love you to the moon and back. That should just be just T.O., baby. That's what they taught us in school. I don't know. Maybe the system down there, the Alabama school system is just flawed like it was when Wanda went to school. I don't know, girl. But two, you just need one O there. You were doing too much. Happy anniversary, babe. All right. Hashtag 14 years down. Marquez Burnett. Her last name is also Burnett because they are still married. That's another reason why I feel like Ken is in his damn feelings, because she still has his last name. And he trying to hurry up and make her get that damn divorce so that she can have his last name. But she ain't ready. Every time Ken talks about getting married, Trish looks crazy. She ain't feeling it. She ain't want to be married to the nigga like that, because I feel like she still has feelings for Marquez. She won't say the shit. I mean, they got kids together. It's weird. It's weird. All right, give me 1 second. I wanted to pull up something. Is this it? Yeah, I think this is it. Okay, so I'm going to play just a little bit of this so that you guys can see her reaction when he's asking her about being married. She ain't feeling that. She ain't thinking about that nigga like that. Child, bye. It's giving boy bye. No, anybody think about it? All right, so this is Trish and Ken in their scene where he's talking to her, and let's get into it.
Ready to get married again?
Eventually.
Ready?
Sort of, kind of, something like that.
Golly, man, you ain't supposed to have no doubt.
So I'm hesitant to talk about marriage with Ken. It's not necessarily Ken, it's the being married part. I'm excited, but I don't want to make another 13-year mistake either. We're gonna need a little more time.
I will say this. We got to take all the proper steps. Counseling, church, back to church. You know what I'm saying? We'll be all right. As long as we doing the right thing, it ain't no reason for it not to be successful. You ready to get married again?
Eventually.
You ready?
Sort of, kind of, something.
Why you gotta keep asking? You ready to get married? You ready? You ready? Are you ready? Are you like, nigga? She's not ready. Do you not keep seeing her hesitation when you ask her? She has the same response every time you ask her. She's not ready. She ain't even divorced. She ain't even divorced. I said it before. Give her a chance to feel how she's going to feel after the fact. It's going to take some time. You guys ain't ready to be married because y'all fight all the damn time off camera. This bullshit y'all showing us on camera of y'all being this united front, it ain't that. Y'all fighting off camera, baby. Y'all are, it's a war off camera because Trish is dealing with some things and she feels like that she's being pulled between two people. Her emotions, every time she see Marquez, she has memories of when they were in a great space. Right now, his money ain't right. And I think that Ken uses that to his advantage to try to make Marquez seem like he's less than. Trish is still in love with that man. Why is she stalling the divorce? Oh, I don't have time to go to the courthouse. If you hate that man that much and you ready to move on with Ken, you'd have had that shit done. You an engineer. You get sick time, personal time, vacation time, all that. Take a day off and go down there and get that shit done. If you really, really want to do it. Like Kimmy said, and I don't even like Kimmy like that. Kimmy said people make time to do things that they want to do. And that's the truth. That's the truth. You have opportunities to work from home. Thank God I do too. Love that. But bottom line is use some time, personal time. Take a personal day off and take your ass to the fucking courthouse, file the paperwork and do what you need to do. And then take time away. Don't go rush and get married to Ken to prove a point to him because he just wants ownership. Ken wants ownership everywhere he goes. Every woman that he meets, he wants ownership. He moved right in and then automatically take over being daddy to whatever kids that are in the house. He wants ownership of Trish and her children and their family because he doesn't have that. He's looking at Marquez and Marquez is in the way. So he wants Trish to get married in order to move Marquez out the way and have a little more leverage over Trish and those kids and to be able to, move in and say, try to tell Marquez what he can and can't do because he's stepdaddy now and because he and Trish are married. And that's what he wants. And it bothers him that Trish still carries Marquez's last name. Trish ain't ready to move on. Trish just needs a space filler. She enjoys the things that you do for her and her children. She likes having a man around, but she's not ready to take that leap and jump out of a divorce and straight into a marriage, from the fire into the damn frying pan. She's not ready for that shit. And you would think that Ken would get the hint after we've seen several scenes of you bringing up marriage to her, and you even try to bombard her with saying, I'm not going to buy you a ring until you get divorced. It's like you trying to make her do what she doesn't want to do. Because you said it. I ain't buying no ring. I ain't running out and buying no ring. Now, I want to marry you, but I ain't running out and buying no ring until you get divorced from Marquez. And she just sitting there like, okay, I didn't ask you about no ring, nigga. I ain't asked you to do that shit. Every other damn episode, you asking this girl to marry you. She's not ready. Let's play it one more time. Then we're gonna move on.
Like that.
Golly, man, you ain't supposed to have no doubt.
So I'm hesitant to talk about marriage with Ken. It's not necessarily Ken, it's the being married part. I'm excited, but I don't want to make another 13-year mistake either. We're gonna need a little more time.
I will say this. We got to take all the proper steps. Counseling, church, back to church. You know what I'm saying? We'll be all right. As long as we doing the right thing, it ain't no reason for it not to be successful. You ready to get married again?
Eventually.
How you ask somebody who's already who's married currently if they want to get married again? Nigga, I'm already married. What? She's stalling for a reason. She's stalling for a reason. She wrote all that shit out about him. Thank you for being there through the hard times. Now, let's go back. Let me put that message back up there because that spoke volumes too. She tried to say he was never there. Did y'all remember the episode that was just played on Love and Marriage Huntsville when they met at the ice cream shop? She says he was never there for her. Y'all remember? You weren't there for me. You left me. I had to handle everything on my own. Right here, you saying that he was there for you. That's your homie, your lover, your friend, and all that. And thank you for being there through the good, the highs, the lows. Let me read that shit again, because there's something going on here now. There's some lies somewhere there, Trish. And we know you do lie. Because you did say you won't bone in Martell, but now you don't went to his house multiple times. And Martell said you didn't come over there to train him, that you came over to get that thing. But anyway, so she says, let me read it one more time. Do you know what today is? It's our anniversary. All right. Shout out to them. That's my song. I love that. So it says, happy anniversary to my homie, lover, friend. It definitely has been not always been easy, but we've grown together instead of growing apart. I want to thank you for putting up with me through the good, bad highs and lows and helping me through the tough times. Said that you have literally been through it with me. You said he wasn't there. You said he left you when your mom passed away, your dad passed away. He left you all by yourself. Nobody was there for you. You're saying right here, you've literally been through it all with me. I love you to the moon and back. Happy anniversary, babe. 14 years down, Marquez Burnett. All right. Yeah. So it's given that this is a storyline that they are creating, that they're trying to make Marquez look a certain type of way when that's pretty much not who he is. Like I said, go look at his interview on Millichan if you guys want to. And you can actually see what he's saying and how things really are with Trish and how they lied to him to coerce him into being on the show, to be in on their lies and bullshit that Trish and Ken created, and then wanted Marquez to be a part of the storyline and lie for them, knowing the truth in terms of what was going on in terms of him being there for the kids, because he said he's never not been there for his children. His money might not have been right, but he said he's always been there for his kids. And he said that he was also there for Trish. He moved around the corner and out of the house once he found out that Trish was messing with Ken. So he's never not been there. So what we're seeing on TV, that's why people saying they don't want to see Ken and Trish on TV. I mean, Ken and Trish on TV no more, because they're a bunch of fake liars, and that they don't believe their storyline, and that they keep showing things that we don't believe to be real. That people don't want to see him on the show. And Ken be all over there on his Facebook, child, fussing people out, going off on women, because they say that they don't want to see his ass on the show, and that he and Trish don't bring anything to the show. Yeah, I know, because I follow you. I sure do. But let's continue, child. Let's continue. All right, what else did I have? All right, we got that. Okay. Let's get into. Damn, my show is being extended. I didn't know it was gonna be this long. We're almost done. All right, so let's get into. Let's cut that out. All right, so now let's get into Dr. Heavenly going off on Sweet Tea and Carlos King being in the mess. Now, Carlos is always Heavenly was body shaming Sweet Tea, talking about her body, saying she don't look like this. But I'm like, Heavenly, you the last person to be talking about somebody's body, sis. You the last person, because then you have gastric bypass, sis, and you still out here look a hot fucking mess. But anyway, let's get into that. And Carlos King is sitting there laughing and egging it on, because you know he don't like Sweet Tea. So let's get into it. Hold on. Let's share this messy mess, child. Let's get into it. All right, let's let it get up on my screen. So Heavenly is going off after Contessa called her out about the beauty supply store getting closed and all that. So she's mad. But right here in this particular scene, you're going to hear Heavenly talking bad about Sweet Tea and body shaming her, okay? And then she tried to throw Phaedra in there as well. Let's go.
How country is she? Does she, because, you know, is she wearing like fishnet stockings? Does she wear a slip? Like what?
Yeah, all of that. And the thing about it is Phaedra's hilarious. If Phaedra compliments you on your outfit, you need to go home and change. Because she always, girl, look at you. Oh, girl, you got that nasty wrap dress and it looks a mess. And you know, I'm not talking about the girl because she, you know, she gonna retaliate, but her body looked like a 67-year-old. You see what I'm saying? Like Quad got body, Toya got body, everybody got her body. Look, I'm not body shaming. I'm just saying that Phaedra need to be ashamed of her damn self for the shit she do. That's what I'm saying.
You look cute. Looking like a little Miss Barbie.
Thank you. Come on in.
Girl, you look like you won the 1-2 step.
Okay. Look at this cutie.
It's giving Walona.
Not Walona.
Not Winona.
And then it's psychedelic.
I love it. It is super. Look at these sleeves and everything.
So
I ain't taking that away from
Facebook chat. That's a hot damn mess. Y'all see how Heavenly set that up, and Carlos King with his messy ass sitting there laughing, because y'all know he don't like Sweet Tea. Y'all know he talked about her reproductive and all that other stuff's going on where she's trying to have a baby. Like, I didn't like that shit either. And I don't like how Heavenly sitting up here trying to body shame somebody when, baby, you came on the show with nobody and you kind of still don't have a body. So I know you're not going there. But let's continue, child. Let's continue. Carlos and his messy ass, he was eating it all up. Now somebody else who got ate up, child. Let me drop these receipts right quick. Letitia, honey, from Bell Collective, honey, is over there getting read the hell down. She getting read down. Okay, let's get into her getting read down, child. Oh, child. The receipts are receipting today. Let's get into Letitia, honey, from Bell Collective. They over there on Bell Collective tearing her ass up. Huh? Let's get into it, child. They say Letitia is a big fat liar, old big pork chop eating ass. Y'all remember the last episode where she was frying them pork chops and all that damn grease. Not your pork chop eating. Letitia is a big liar, old big pork chop eating ass. At Akeisha Holly, y'all know who Akeisha is, made things happen on Ferris Street, and that big pork chop ass couldn't do nothing but eat. Damn. Says that Letitia ain't shit, girl. Being back on non-enterprise ass 304. Child. Hashtag Bell Collective. Ooh, Lord, that was a read down. Not a pork chop eating ass. All right, so Letitia Pearson, child, the one that they just called a big pork chop eating ass. She came back with child firing back because y'all know they be hiding out in the Bell Collective Facebook chats over there. Now, when you be talking shit about them, they will pop up and respond. So Letitia ass was lurking, child, was lurking when they were reading her pork chop eating ass down over there. And she says, another assumption. After being reached out to connect, I asked her if she would be interested in filming with me to show what she's about to do on Ferris Street and to birth the vision. Hashtag Bell Collective and hashtag no gatekeeper. So as you guys know, she wanted to link up with Akeisha to get Ferris Street running, but Akeisha was like, bitch, no, we got this. I don't need your help and goodbye. So Akeisha did it on her own, which then made Letitia feel away because she wanted that clout and attention to be able to say, oh, we did Ferris Street. Oh, I helped her do Ferris Street. But Akeisha went and did the shit on her own. And that's why she has daggers for Akeisha and don't want her on the show. Because Akeisha was like, bitch, I don't need you. Y'all need to go home and finish frying them damn pork chops and leave me the fuck alone. So this next person came in and said, Letitia been trying to get Akeisha gone ever since Akeisha came and took over the Ferris Street project and did. Now it says that Akeisha has the capital, honey, meaning the point. And Tisha child tried to use the ladies to put money into her project and did. Now it says that God, I hope that Trice, whoever that is, Latrice, okay, wasn't a part of Letitia's, I think they saying bullshit, okay. But what y'all think about that? They are reading the girl down over there, the pork chop eating child. I knew she was gonna get called out about them damn pork chops when I saw her frying all that damn grease. I said, girl, that's why your big back ass is big now over there with all that fucking grease in the pan. Like, girl, put that shit in the air fryer or bake them damn hoes. All right, but yeah, girl, they said Letitia is a big liar, big pork chop eating ass. That's a read down. I need that on a t-shirt. You big pork chop eating ass. All right. Child, what y'all think about that? So no wonder Akeisha decided to honey, take her bail and leave the damn show. And she left, child, the way she left, and she read down on her way out. And thank God she let them know, bitch, I don't need this show, honey. That I'm popping, honey. And I've been popping since I even came up on this damn show. And quiet as kept, a lot of people saying they ain't gonna be watching Bell Collective now that Akeisha's gone because she was a fan favorite, obviously. So she is doing well. Willie Colon is doing well. He is still commentating over there, child, for his team that he played for. So he's still getting that NBA check and he is still moving and popping, and they still comfortable and laid back in a $2.6 million mansion over there in New Jersey, girl. Let's move on, though. Let's move on, child. Not the pork chop eat. Lord have mercy. Lord, am I going to be able to live that down, Jesus? Lord. All right, so let's get into some Destiny news. Did I miss something? I feel like I skipped something. Okay, yeah, we got that. Yeah, we got that. I got some Kimmy news. I got to steal. Okay, we got that. I got some Kimmy news. Yeah, let's get into this Kimmy news. Then I'm going to get into that other news, child. Then we're going to get into Destiny. I'm going to get into Kimmy. Then I got to get into Destiny. All right, then we're going to get out of here. Ooh, child. I hope y'all enjoying the show, child. All right, so let's get into this Kimmy news. As you guys know, let me pull up my receipt on this because I like to pull up receipts while I'm talking. So they'll be like, Kimmy, I'm just over there making some bullshit, child. So let's go ahead and pull up my receipt, child, because we don't like to make things up, child. No, don't. All right. Yes, that's we go. All right, so there we go. Yeah, girl. We like receipts while we talk. So y'all know that, child, what we talking about is legit shit, okay? All right, so here we go. All right, so as you guys may know, and let's go ahead and pull up the receipt as we're talking. Just so that, so y'all can click. All right. I said, get all the answers. Child, we lining all of them. Child, we're going to follow them all out today. We lining them up and follow them out, child. So, yes. So as you guys can see on my screen, what do we see here? It's called a moving truck, correct? Yes, you got it right. Ding, ding, ding. Now, Kimmy, y'all know Kimmy and Maurice just recently moved out of Kimmy's house. The one that she put Maurice's name on because his broke ass ain't have shit when he came in the door. But anyway, girl, so Kimmy's house, you guys, it's been brought to my attention. and the powers that be have let me know that Kimmy's house that she and Maurice were living in, that we've seen on the show, her house went into foreclosure, Lord. All right. Shout out to my source on that Kimmy's house went into foreclosure. As you guys can see, the moving truck outside of Kimmy's home, where they're taking things out of her home and putting it into said truck. Let's make it smaller so y'all know where this receipt is coming from. Thank you, Maurice. Miami Reese, which is Maurice, put the picture up on his story. Says at Rocket City Movers of Huntsville, said that y'all did your thing, moving our belongings like they were yours. Thanks so much. Okay, so let's blow it up, child. Let's blow it back up. So as you guys can see, that is the moving truck. As you guys can see there, Miami Reese at the top. Maurice posted this to let everyone know that they are indeed moving. Now, let's get into the tea of the things. Kimmy and Maurice moved most recently, y'all, and they had to move and because Kimmy's house, like I said, went into foreclosure, and they had to sell the house for a short sale. All right. I mean, they had to hurry up and get the fuck out of there. All right. They had to do it real quick because things ain't looking so good over there in the Scott household. Now, I don't know if it's got something to do with this damn lawsuit that Maurice is in. Maybe child is sucking them dry over there because they sat over there on Carlos King little interview with the other Scott's child trying to say they got all these properties and Maurice is this good old attorney and Kimmy got all these businesses and she's a broker and all these things, child. It's giving broke. You said broker, child. And it's getting like y'all are broker and broker by the day. You are a broker, honey, because it's giving that y'all are a broker out here, honey, having to up and move out your house that y'all been staying in all this good old time. Kimmy had this house before she even married Maurice. And when she married his sorry ass, instead of putting her son's name on the house, she put Maurice's name on there. And now, Lord, they said that the house that went into good old foreclosure, Lord, and they had to do a quick little short sale, Jesus, on the house. Now, as y'all can see on my screen, that's the moving truck for them moving. I don't know what to say. What do y'all think? Y'all can put into the chat what y'all think. Oh, child, the receipts are receipting today. No wonder Kimmy been looking all frail and emaciated, child. Like she been eating 3 grains of rice a day, honey. And she ain't picked out her afro on this last episode when they had showed her. She ain't put no oil sheen or no soul glow on her hair because she been fucking stressed out over Maurice over here renting Lambos trying to look rich on the show when he putting around in a little Honda Accord that he pulled up the cord in. Now, it's given that y'all are living above your means out here is what the people been saying, Lord. But when you got to sell your house a short sale because your house is in foreclosure when you on the #1 show on, which that would be Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's what they said, girl. And Tisha just said on Carlos King's podcast up over there that Carlos be paying them well. I don't know what they be saying, child, but I know you be paying us well. I know my check looking good. But your little black cigar lounge stay closed every other month, girl. I don't know what y'all doing with y'all money over there, girl. But anywho and anyway, that's the news on that today. Let's move on. Yeah. Let's move on, child. I guess, child, let me point my hands towards you. And let me take it back. You don't get no long prayer, Kimmy, because I'm going to drag you for the reunion, honey. It's coming. Just know it's coming. All right? It is, girl. Be patient with me. I'm not done with you yet. All right? Like the Lord said. But yeah, guys, that's the tea on that. All right, so they had to move. They don't stay there no more, girl. They ain't staying there no more. So they renting a little house over across town over there, girl. After Kimmy was owning a house, Lord, and they done had to rent. They rent a house across town because their house went into foreclosure. So you heard it right here on my show. Let's move on, child. Woo. All right, so let's get into Destiny out here, child. Still trying to say that she is a celebrity and that she looks like Monica, child. Destiny is so delulu. Destiny, girl. Girl. All right, so Destiny, honey, says that she and Monica, they're not related, honey, but people keep telling her that she looks like singer Monica. I said, where you meeting these people at, child? At the drug rehab place, child? Child, these people just coming out of the drug rehab place that's telling you these damn lies, girl. Child, I don't know. All right, my messy ass. Let's go ahead and pull up the damn video, child. Don't listen to me. Let her tell you. All right. She's saying that people keep telling her she look like Monica, child. The single Monica. Oh, okay. All right, let's get into it, child. Let's listen to these lies together.
Me and Monica related? No, I get that we look alike sometimes. We're not related. We got a lot of the same mannerisms, I think. Destiny's the most underrated character on Huntsville. I love be brutal, honestly. I be holding back. I don't even think I be brutal, but I guess it come across that way sometimes. But I appreciate that.
Yeah, no. So here, let's play it again where she said she looked like Monica, child. I don't know.
Are me and Monica related? No, I get that we look alike sometimes. We're not related. We got a lot of the same mannerisms, I think. Destiny's the most underrated character on Huntsville. I love be brutal, honestly. I be holding back. I don't even think I be brutal, but I guess it come across that way sometimes. But I appreciate that.
She said, you and Monica got the same mannerisms? Girl, what? Monica don't have no broke mannerisms. I ain't never known Monica to have broke mannerisms, but go off, child. And Destiny also says that people are saying that she and her son-in-law should have their own TV show, child. Why is that when you don't give nothing on the TV show that you own? Let's watch that bullshit. Why we talking about Destiny? Who out here telling you them lies, child? So people are telling me that me and Law should have our own show, girl. Like, why? Here we go, child.
What y'all want to see from me on my own TV show? I would love to let y'all see. I need my own show with Law. Lord have mercy. Hey, that's me. I love me some you. I feel you are so misunderstood. I feel like that all the time. But I think sometimes it's just intentional. People intentionally want to misunderstand me. I can't really do nothing about that. I want to see more about your business and your mom life and real friends. I would love that. Ooh, I got a hat. What up?
So she's saying that people are saying they want to see more about her and her business and her life and what she's doing. So they want to see her on her own show is what she's saying. Destiny saying the people keep saying that they want to see me on my own show. And Destiny says that she feels that she's very much so misunderstood and says that she feels that maybe she could tell her life and tell what she has going on with her on her own show with her son-in-law. And I'm just like, girl, like that's gonna be a short show because the way your son be over there karate chopping your ass and you taking one to the dome, child. I don't know how long that show gonna be because you're gonna be knocked out somewhere. And I don't think the camera crew gonna have enough space to be filming you over there in that little storage room that your ass just recently purchased and calling it a office over there. I don't think we're going to be watching no show from no storage room. And I don't know no network that's going to be up in there with their camera crew bumping into people trying to get no footage of you not telling shit. Because you ain't told shit on Little Marriage Huntsville and you damn sure ain't going to tell nothing in that storage room. So it's a chop for me on that when it comes to you having your own show. We don't want to see you on Little Marriage Huntsville. So we damn sure don't want to see you on your own show. What would it be called, child? Storage Chronicles? I don't know, girl, but I'm good on that, Destiny. All right, let's play her ass one more time, and then we gonna get up off her.
Listen, what would y'all want to see from me on my own TV show? I would love to let y'all see. I need my own show with Law. Lord have mercy. Hey, that's me. I love me some you. I feel you are so misunderstood. I feel like that all the time. But I think sometimes it's just intentional. People intentionally want to misunderstand me. I can't.
So it's our fault that we intentionally misunderstand you when you be on the bullshit. Oh, I got it, girl. That makes a little more sense now, I guess. Not. She said we're intentionally misunderstanding her. Destiny, no, you're intentionally being an asshole and you're intentionally being the person that you are because you're broken like your friend Martell and you don't want to seek help because you think that you're normal, just like he thinks that he's normal. Two crazy people allegedly hanging together gives just that, okay? Yeah, girl, seek some help and get off our TV screens while you're doing it, okay? Let's continue.
I can't really do nothing about that. I want to see more about your business and your mom life and real friends.
What?
I would love that. Ooh, I got a hat. What up? Listen,
what business do we want to see more of, girl? Some damn Big D Energy body sprays, some fake ass country crock body butter that you done copied off Stormy. Like, girl, we good on that. I promise you we are good, okay? LB, please come and get Law. Please come and get Law, okay? LeBarrett, please come and get your child. All right, please come and get your child. That concludes our show for the day, okay? Shout out to what's the girl? Hold on. Shout out to my girl. Why do you be sending me messages while I'm live? All right, let's stop sharing. Let me stop sharing. Hold on. Damn. Hold on. Hold on, damn. Hold on. Oh, duh. I'm over here act like a blonde child. All right, hold on one second, guys. Give me one second. Okay, yeah. Okay, let me get back to my main screen. All right. So shout out to Neighborhood Talk. Shout out to all my publications today as well. All right. Let's get on out of here, child. Let me do my thank yous, and we got to get out of here because I got shit to do. And I got, what time is it? 10:40. Yeah, I got to go. Bell Collective. I'm Bell Collective. Shout out to Bell Wilson, child. Y'all see me? I'm my Bell Collective. Shout out to Bell Wilson, KBR Tyra, and Scorpion Miss, child. Shout out to you. Thank you guys so much for doing your good work over there and modding for me. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to the content creators that stopped by as well. Our True TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn. I saw you in the chat today as well. Aries Girl Podcast, Deary Talk Show, Messy Hills Atlanta, Boss Lady Green Girl from Chronicles, Kim K. Love, seen, heard. Thank y'all for being in the building. We appreciate you. Content creators coming over to support. Y'all support them as well. Go to their channels, watch their videos, hit the like button, do all of the things for them because they are always over here supporting me. I appreciate you guys as well. All right. I got to make my rounds so that I can support more as well because I do appreciate you guys supporting me. All right. Thank you guys so much. And also thank you to my Caramelians for taking time to come over my channel and watch my videos today. You guys always show out and support. So I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and also like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Okay. Thank you guys so much. Also, as always, we are still pushing the petition. For those of you that did not sign off on that, please run over and support in that way if you can. It says, when a lady works out of here, okay, thank you so much. All right, but thank you guys, and we're gonna get on out of here. All right, love you guys down. I will see you guys later with more news that I know you can use. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like it. All right, let's get out of here and give you guys some good twerking music as you go, and bye.